Welcome class to Meganomics 101. Today's beauty advice lesson is on how to use nose and scar wax. So let's get started because class is in session. So first, cleanse the area. Make sure that all the oils in the skin are taken off and make sure it's dry before you get started. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put a small layer of spirit gum on there to create a base, a foundation for where the scar will go. Because once you get it onto the skin, scar wax is very malleable and it will melt on contact with skin. And towards the end of the day, it'll become a gooey mess. So I waited for it to dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna take Ben Nye nose and scar wax. There's other brands, but this is the one I'm using today. I'm gonna take, not that much. This stuff really spreads. I mean, that's probably even too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set that on here. Kind of roll it into a little ball a little bit, and you could already feel it melting and getting messy in my hands. So what I do is I keep it wet. I keep a little bowl of water by me, and I keep my hands wet so it doesn't stick to my fingers. And now I'm gonna roll it into a worm and put it onto his skin. Press down. And then you could take a tweezer, your own finger, and again, keep everything nice and wet, and just start pushing down on the sides. See, and you just keep on pushing it out until you can't really see a demarcation line. Then I'm gonna go in with something close to his skin tone. The closer to his skin tone, the better. And I'm just gonna stipple softly towards the middle because I don't want to really press down the work that I've just done, but I want to get, into the little nooks and crannies. And this will also help to further blend it out. And then you could take a sponge or your finger and just kind of loosely press the areas. Okay, here you could either stop, this is a coagulated, very hardcore raised scar, or you could take a needle or a point, a scissors. You can start to create a line in the middle as if this was a slash. You could really give it some crazy topography. You can go in with a slight red tone. I don't want to make it too red all over because this is an older scar. It's a scar. It's not a fresh wound. If you want to make this a fresh wound, you can really pack in the red, you can pack in the blood, you can really have fun with it. But this is more of an older scar. So this scar is just one thing that you could do, one of the many things you can do with nose and scar wax. This little jug is $4, the Ben Nye nose and scar wax, and it's great to have around for Halloween or when you're doing something fun. If you do more special effects, you're probably gonna want a bigger jug. But yeah, that's how to use nose and scar wax. Class dismissed.